Just when I thought I couldn't find my way out, yeah, I searched the God in me to find my way out. I know it can seem way out, but the Creator flows to and through me from way out. I'm talking way out, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, if you believe in the God in you, it's a better place. Creating the force and the power to live a better life. Just know that love and joy and peace is one in all of the same space. That you were chosen just like God. Your energy. That's right. Only you can make the change. Shine your head at you. Shine so bright from darkness to light. Hey, 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 hey. From darkness to light. Yeah. And you'll find your way out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it won't seem way out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The power of God will flow through you from way out.
Wow, guys. So, shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Let's see what happened, guys. How in the fuck? Man.
Silently, and they do it with courage.
Man, what is happening? Why is there now more black people now doing these shootings? Am I the only one that's like baffled? Now all of a sudden, here's another black guy involved with a shooting. Like, what is this? What is
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area?
Shall I post it as soon as he passed down Mac?
18, go for Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area?
can't do that? That's, I don't know what the hell's going on. But this is the second black person to do some kind of like mass shooting. Kind of like what's going on, you know? Since when are we doing mass shooting? Let's go. Let's hear what Trump has to say.
Thank you very much. That was very unexpected, but incredibly acted upon by Secret Service and law enforcement. And this was an event dedicated to freedom of speech that was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press. And in a certain way it did, because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way, very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to see. A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now, put out on Truth and put out on many other platforms. A tape showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution, and also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job. One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's in great shape. He is has very high spirits, and we told him we love him and respect him, and he's a very proud guy. He's very proud of what he does, Secret Service agent. And we looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, you know, it's not a particularly secure building. And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone proof, it's bulletproof.
Why is he telling people that? That's a threat to national security. Don't tell people that. Or let me just go into the news thing.
And with dignity. Thank God for our partners, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Metropolitan Police, all of them tonight acted so quickly that they prevented what could have been a horrific event where we were all sitting there in one room. The defendant will be arraigned on Monday in federal district court, but make no mistake, there will be many more charges based upon the information that we are learning in this very fluid situation. Thank you.
Take a few cards here. Right here in the front, right here in the front.
Can you confirm that the suspect is specifically targeting the president, and is he talking to law enforcement now?
Sure. So at this point, what we know is the individual charged the checkpoint with a firearm in his hand. We know he was running in the direction of the ballroom that the president was in, as well as other cabinet members. So what his specific motivation was, we can't say at this point. However, as we continue to investigate that, we'll continue to work towards that.
Chief, when you say
There seems to have been a lack of authorization to come to this event. Was this a failure on the Secret Service?
What we have here is a multi-layered approach. The director spoke about it. We have officers on the outside from the Metropolitan Police Department, along with the escort. The inside portion of any presidential site is handled by the Secret Service and law enforcement partners. This is a multi-layered approach. The point of this checkpoint is to intercept individuals that were there. And what we see in this case is when he reached that checkpoint, Secret Service agents and law enforcement engaged him immediately. They were able to bring him into custody and prevent anyone from being harmed.
Chief Carroll, right here.
Chief Carroll, can you tell us if you found a vehicle associated with the suspect? And are you or the FBI conducting any search warrants either on a vehicle or locations here or elsewhere around the country?
Sure, Mark. So as you can imagine, this is very early in the investigation. So, things we're digging into is his background, vehicles. Those are all things that the FBI, the Metropolitan Police Department, and the Secret Service are working together jointly to determine, is there anything else that's available? So I would imagine as we continue to go through this investigation, there will be additional search warrants and things of that nature as the investigation progresses.
Is the suspect known to law enforcement?
At this point, he was not known to the Metropolitan Police Department. I can tell you that.
Right here.
There are multiple other parties and events happening associated with this weekend tonight. Is there any reason to believe that there will be security concerns at those events? Are there preparations being made?
So was he a police officer at the police department, and then he just charged like he was like a Manchurian candidate? What is happening?
To protect those attendees?
Yeah, absolutely not. So we have no indication this is an isolated incident with one individual is the information that we do have. However, we do have additional officers across the city that are giving special attention. We do know there were some after parties and events that are planned that we will be providing coverage for those events.
Yep.
The president said that this is not a particularly secure building. Do you agree with that assessment?
I'm not exactly 100% familiar with this building. I do know in this incident tonight, I know there was a security plan that was developed by the Secret Service that the Metropolitan Police Department assisted with, and I know that security plan did work this evening.
Right here.
Thank you so much. Do you know specifically if President Trump was a target of this attack? And can you speak to, there was reporting about the suspect assembling a long weapon to get into the ballroom. Can you speak to that at all?
Yes, as we said before, we do know the president was inside the ballroom. We know there was cabinet members and many guests in there. Who specifically he was targeting at this point, that's part of the investigation. We do know that he was armed with a shotgun when he ran through that checkpoint, so that would look like a long weapon in video.
All right, right here.
To clarify, earlier you said there was an exchange of gunfire. Did the suspect fire any shots? And did the uniformed officer, do you know yet which weapon he was shot?
Yeah, obviously we're only a couple hours into this instance, so we don't have that level of information. The FBI's evidence response team is here. They're processing the scene. So as the investigation develops, all that information will be figured out with the ballistics. The ATF is also on scene here with us.
So the suspect did or did not fire a shot?
Sure. So again, it's very preliminary information. We do believe he did. However, as the investigation determines, we'll pull the shell casings. We'll be able to get more information as we review more evidence. We're very early in the investigation.
All right, we can take a couple more right here, and one more over here.
Thank you so much. So, the president said.
So apparently, some dude just crashed the White House Correspondents' Dinner. A black guy. A black dude. Yeah. And I guess he might have been law enforcement. Sounds like. That's what they're saying. That he might have been a law enforcement person. So, yeah, they're saying this is right before he got rushed off stage, and you know, he was talking to people, and all of a sudden you hear a machine gun. Everybody's like reacting and like, what's going on? Like, but apparently there's a black guy. Hold on. Once again, I'm like trying to figure out where's all these black guys like becoming shooters. What is happening?
Shall I post it as soon as he has done that?
18.
Was
Go
it
for
Hey,
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area?
I don't know what happened. He ran through the-
shall I post it as soon as he has done that?
18. Go for
This is supposed to be the person. I don't know if this is who. They shot it.
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area? Go for
Black. He got like little curly black little hair. Like it's getting black.
Shall I post it as soon as he has done that?
18. Go for Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area? Go for
Shall I post it as soon as he has done that?
18. Go for Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area? Go for
Shall I post it as soon as he has done that?
18. Go for
Something. I don't know. Let's continue to hear what they have to say.
That he wants there to be another event within 30 days. Given what happened tonight, do you have any sense of what additional security measures might be put in place to ensure that something similar does not happen again?
Sure, I'll toss it to the Secret Service.
Yep, this is what we plan for every day. So we take each and every case and we evaluate it, and we do site assessments. And that's why we go out and build these sites per what the event is, and that's how we go about our business.
So will there be any changes or added measures given that this didn't happen?
We're going to have to evaluate this evening.
Thank you.
Chief, is there any indication how the suspect got into the hotel? Was it a guest here? Are you searching rooms here?
So preliminary information, we do believe he was a guest here at the hotel. We have secured a room here in the hotel. And again, we'll go through the appropriate procedures to determine what was inside there, but that is secure. At this point, like I said, we believe he is the only suspect in this case.
Okay, to jump on that question, I understand the multi-approach to security, but to walk in with a weapon of that caliber and get all the way to the ballroom, which is on the lower level, seems to be quite an extraordinary feat. How does that happen?
Sure. So again, I mean, we're very early in the investigation, so we'll have to determine, we'll go through video across the hotel to figure out how the gun got in, how it got down here. Those things will come through the investigation. At this point, we don't have that level of detail.
Okay, last one.
Yes, video appears to show the president falling down when he was being escorted out. Was he injured at all during his evacuation?
No, we don't have any information that he was injured.
Could you clarify how he was detained?
Okay, someone.
He was not shot. Could you clarify how he was detained?
Hey, listen, somebody let me know if this picture is like a real image of the real guy that got, because they're showing a picture of a guy rushing through and then Secret Service or whoever this is shooting at him. So why is this the same?
They shoot him?
But it looks like his arm is broken. This is not even a real.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, like is this real? Like is this AI? Y'all tell me if this is AI, guys. This might be AI because his shoulder looks broken. Like what is whose shoulder does this? So it might be an AI picture of a black guy trying to make it like it's a black guy that did it. You know what I'm saying? This is the second like black guy that's like now we're rushing and black people are light skinned, black people are doing this. What's going on? What's happening here? Yeah, that shoulder don't look real to me. I don't know. I went on Twitter to find an image, and either they severely dislocated his shoulder, and why are they just standing around? Is this a real image? I don't know. Maybe I might have the wrong. They found some bullshit online. I'm not gonna lie. Please find if they did do this and that's the real guy. Please let me know.
Sure. So law enforcement in right here in this very area, they actually tackled him to the ground and handcuffed him.
Can you release his name? In the hospital? Can you give us his name?
Not at this time. We will release his name, Mark, once we have all the information. Again, we're still running a lot of things down.
How many people in the hospital?
In the hospital, so we have the Uniform Division Secret Service officer who's being evaluated at the hospital who took a round to the vest, and the suspect is being evaluated, but he was not struck by gunfire.
U.S. Attorney Pierre, are you looking at any terrorism charges?
Well, as the chief just indicated, we're very early in this investigation, but make no mistake, if there is anything like that, we will find it and we will file it.
Honey, this thing looked weird to me. If this is the guy, if this is who did it, what's up with his shoulder? Did they like completely dislocate his shoulder? Like look at how his shoulder is that really who did it or what's going on? Something don't look right about how his arm is like this. Like if I were to that's not something looks weird. And why is he naked? Yeah, why is his shirt off? Did they like rip his shirt off? Like something don't seem right. Look at this picture. See how his shoulders like this? Whose shoulder does this? Like whose shoulder? Like something ain't right. It looks AI, right? Look at this. Look at this. Maybe this is the wrong picture. Maybe that's not the guy. And then who got down on the ground and took his picture like that? Like who was the photographer? Like what is happening here? And this is what they're saying it happened. This guy ran through really fast. Like,
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this area?
they shoot at him and nothing happened.
Shall I post it as soon as he passed down?
Something, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna be quiet. Something, I don't know. And the way that they're talking about it looks like kind of.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Like the way that they're like discussing it is kind of ghetto too. It's like kind of like also like it's not like my life was in danger. Let's listen to what Trump has to say. Let's hear what he's saying.
Class, we need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
That's why we need the ballroom. So now he's trying to like use this as a more reason to have a ballroom. Again.
They've wanted the ballroom for 150 years for lots of different reasons, but today's a little bit different because today we need levels of security that probably nobody's ever seen before. But everyone owes a tremendous debt of gratitude to the courage of law enforcement, the law enforcement and working with.
I mean, so was this like a thing because people were questioning the ballroom? I don't know. Like they had the correspondence at the location. I don't know where it was, but now all of a sudden, now he's talking about the freaking ballroom. That's why we need the ballroom. So you know what I'm saying? So now everybody that's been talking shit about the ballroom, see, I don't know.
The DC police, and we just spoke with the mayor. And when we're finished, the police chief is going to take over and discuss it also from their viewpoint. But they also performed exactly as they were supposed to. And you see the attacker in different positions, but you also see the attacker totally subdued. And
yes, those damn Democrats, they do everything. The damn Democrats. So I said MAGA. MAGA! Make America great again. Child, like this picture is, I don't know, it's questionable in my eyesight. Something ain't. Like, it's
Has any monitoring this there?
how is like made his shoulder was dislocated, like going around like this.
Shall I post it as soon as you have done that?
18, go for
Like I don't even know what people are saying that they'll start to speak English. I don't know. Maybe this is not the real. Can someone send me the real? If they did subdue this guy and they got him on the ground, who took this picture? Who said, "Let me get down enough and take the picture of the guy face down, and put the camera on the ground and take this picture"? It might be AI. I don't know. And why is everybody so calm? Like around him? Like, where's the people jumping on him? I don't know. But okay, let's hear what else Trump says.
Under control. So as you know, this is not the first time in the past couple of years that our republic has been attacked by a would-be assassin who sought to kill. In Butler, Pennsylvania, less than 2 years ago, you all know that story. And in Palm Beach, Florida, a few months after that, we came close. We really had, again, we had some great work done by law enforcement. But in light of this evening's events, I asked that all Americans recommit with their hearts and resolving our difference peacefully. We have to resolve our differences. I will say, you had Republicans, Democrats, independents, conservatives, liberals, and progressives. Those words are interchangeable, perhaps, but maybe they're not. But yet everybody in that room, big crowd, record-setting crowd. There was a record-setting group of people. And there was a tremendous amount of love and coming together. I watched, and I was very, very impressed by that. But First Lady and I were taken very well care of, very quickly rushed off the stage. Vice President J.D. Vance, who's here, was likewise beautifully done. He was just saying how quickly everybody acted, law enforcement, Secret Service in particular in this case, but law enforcement. Marco had the same thing. Pete was there. Pete didn't want any help. He didn't want anybody to help. He doesn't want anybody to help him, but he did get some, didn't you? And I think you also said that it was very impressive. So with that, I'd like to ask Todd Blanche to come up, say a few words, and tell you it's already underway. The man has been captured. They're going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California, and he's a sick person, a very sick person. And we don't want things like this to happen. I think it's very important that I say, though, and I told the representatives of the evening, they did such a beautiful job. It was such a beautiful evening. And again, they're talking about free speech in our Constitution. That's what it's all about, not just White House correspondence. It was really based on free speech and our Constitution.
Fresh over tonight. I'm gonna lay in your bed. I'm tired.
All right, so listen, this is weird. This is weird, but check this out. I want y'all to hear this. I think this is interesting. What was said on this thing. Watch this.
To rumble, is he not?
He is ready to rumble.
Uh-huh.
I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I love it all. And you wrote most of it, you said.
I can't take credit.
Some shots fired. Literally. Child, I don't know what's going on.
We'll make it bigger and better and even nicer. So I just want to thank everybody that was involved. I also want to thank the press, the media. You've been very responsible in your coverage. I will say I've been seeing what's been out. You've been very responsible. So Todd Blanche, I'd like to say a few words, and then we're going to have cash. And then you're going to go on. We can ask, I guess we can take a couple of questions. I want to thank the First Lady that was a rather traumatic experience for her. There was a lot of action taking place up there very quickly. But again, the response time was really incredible. And we're going to reschedule. We're going to do it again. We're not going to let anybody take over our society. We're not going to cancel things out because we can't do that. We wanted to stay tonight. I will tell you, I fought like hell to stay. But it was protocol. They said, please, sir, because they didn't know there was a lot of action going on, and they didn't know, could there be probably a lone shooter, but we'll find out. We'll find out very quickly. They have it very well under control. So I want to thank everybody very much. And Todd Blanche, please.
Is it covering it? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I got someone here just talking to me about stuff from my meeting. Broadcasting, but what in the hell is going on? What is happening? This is weird, bro. But that thing Erica Kirk saw something in this. Whatever that song is, hopefully I'm about to get a copyright on that. Why do they play that song? I don't even know what that song is. What is that? Child, I don't know what the hell happened tonight, but let's see.
Stay down,
Honey, there's people with their cameras out. Ain't nobody looking come on now. You ducking behind a fucking table, honey. I'd be running about that bitch. What? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What the hell? What's going on? Child. I don't know. I don't know. Staged again. People are saying, I don't even know. Like, this is like, and they're trying to show this black guy like he was the one who did it. I don't know. Man. This is weird. Like, if there's some black dude, you know, with his shirt off, came rushing through. Looked like his shoulder was like, you know, dislocated. I don't know what's happening, but I was told about it. I'm covering it. I don't know. Yeah, at the White House correspondent dinner thing. Yeah. And then he's gonna say, see, that's why we need to get the ballroom, you know, because everybody was talking about him in the ballroom, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, see what happened? The ballroom need to get hurried up. Child, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing else because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm glad people made it through. I'm glad that nobody was hurt. I think the one Secret Service agent that was shot, I think his vest, you know, saved him. He's in the hospital right now. But yeah, so that whole situation got shut up, and you know, I'm sorry if I don't seem like I'm interested in it, because I'm not. Right, he probably a Muslim. Yep, he probably a Muslim with like a Muslim name and everything. They trying to drag us into something. I don't even know. I don't even want to know why. Honey, it ain't none of my business. Listen, I was not invited to that dinner, so I don't. It ain't none of my business. I'm glad everybody made it out safely, and you know I'm done with it. Much love, guys. I already did a show, so I'm not fixing to go too long on this. I'm sorry, guys, because So, man, check out my other shows on my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. But yeah, the whole correspondent dinner got shot up by some guy that has a dislocated shoulder or something. I don't know what's happening. So, all right, just look it up. Peace, guys.
Just when I thought I couldn't find my way out, yeah, I searched the God in me to find my way out. I know it can seem way out, but the Creator flows to and through me from way out. I'm talking way out, yeah. See if you believe in the God in you.